And a very good afternoon to you, and welcome here to the coverage of the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship final between Aulart Bala and Dixborough. Two famed clubs, but one that definitely has come to All-Ireland light and Leinster light in recent years. Of course, Dixborough of Kilkenny, but Aulart Bala, of course, have been preparers of so many All-Ireland titles, Leinster titles and Wexford crowns. And they are the opposition here today. They carry an aura about them, but of course this Dixborough team won't be overawed at all, having been to the top of the mountain just 2 years ago. My name is Killian Whelan, and along with John Nolan of Precision Media on camera duty, we'll be bringing you the best of the action over the next hour and a half or thereabouts, as we see all the kids welcome the players as they go get ready for the parade, which I have to say we've been fortunate enough to have the Artane band with us here today as the parade gets out underway, and the crowd quite happy to be here. It's standing room only, every seat in the stand practically gone. Huge crowd in for this game, floodlights on. We of course will be finishing in the dark, there's no question about that, but we're getting ready for this game between Dixborough and Aulart Bala. So let's begin with the teams that show no changes to the programme. It begins with 18-year-old Cara Duggan in goal for Dixborough, her first season after replacing Kirsty Marr. She is between the posts. It's Jane Cass, Tara Clifford, one of the three Cliffords, of course, that are on the starting team, and Angela Carroll of the famed Carroll family. Her granddad, of course, Ted, was the Texaco Player of the Year back in 1969. She has also all her cousins involved here today as well with the panel. Niamh Phelan, who lines out alongside her sisters Ciara, and Emer is part of the panel as well, is in the right half back position. Caoimhe Dowling then is at centre back, and Ciara Phelan then, as we mentioned, her sister Niamh already, is on the left wing. At centre field then, two experienced players. Eva Prendergast, of course, who was captain of Kilkenny's All-Ireland win back in 2022, but of course such a major part of this Dixborough team. She'll be lining up alongside Ava O'Gorman. Asha McCarty then, Lucinda Gahan, who was of course the COVID final captain of Kilkenny's win in 2020. She is on the 40, and Rachel Dowling is out on her left hand side. And then it's the Clifford sisters of Jenny and Amy in the two corners, and they sandwich Orla Hendrick, who of course is the captain at full forward for Dixborough. Aulart then, they, of course, we said 3 All-Ireland titles to their name, 8 Leinsters and multiple Wexford titles. Start off with Lauren Sinnott in goal. She's a cousin of all the other Sinnotts that are involved with this team, the other 4 all sisters. Miriam O'Dowd is the joint captain. She will be in the right corner back position. Ciara Story of the famed Story family, of course, at full back, and Sarah Walsh is in the left corner. Then into the half back line, it's Siobhan Sinnott, who of course has her sisters Niamh and Grania in the panel. Aideen Brennan then, who won an All-Ireland Premier Junior title in 2021 with Wexford, is at centre back, and Mary Lacey, one of the Lacey sisters, of course, is at left wing back. At centre field then, it's Stacey Keogh, her twin sister, of course, is long known now. Shelley will be lining out at a centre forward, and alongside Stacey in centre field is of course Anae Curran, who is a games promotion officer with Wexford GA. Brona Kenny will wear 10, and in the left wing back or wing forward position is Ciara Kinahan, who of course is married to selector Adrian Murphy. Cora Redmond is in the right corner. Una Lacey then, of course, lining out alongside her sister Mary, and a sister-in-law, of course, to the Keoghs, and Molly Martin then is wearing 15 in the left corner forward position. Of course, it is, as I said, a famed Aulart Bala club, lots of experience, and a flash of youth that won an under-16 title as well, and there's a number of them involved here today. 9 in total involved with the senior panel here today. A number of them, as I said, involved, and looking forward to getting action here today. Of course, we do have a Kilkenny woman among the Aulart ranks. Ciara Kinahan, of course, is married to Adrian Murphy, he of Enniscorthy and Aulart, and well, Ciara is a Ballyhale woman, but she's lining out here today in the Aulart colours. And on the Dixborough side, we've 2 with Wexford blood in them anyway. Ava O'Gorman, of course, her dad John was a famed footballer with Wexford and also played some hurling, as did Orla Hendrick. Her dad was Martin played football and hurling with Wexford as well in his time. So there'll be, I'm sure, a bit of interest around Bunclody and Tamun Camross as to how Dixborough might go, and wondering to see will they pull one over on Aulert de Bala. So parade has come to a conclusion. Aulert in their famed red and black, Dixborough in their famed maroon and white with their navy skirts or shorts. And they're about to get ready for Oran Naveen here. Man in the middle today is Brian Carney of Kildare. He's been adequately helped out by some of the best Leinster referee officials as we pause here for Oran Naveen. Really adds something to it that we have the RTM band here with us today, and makes this game even that little bit more interesting. Hopefully you're about to enjoy the action, as I said here, as crowds get in position. Brian Carney is the man in the middle, being helped up by Ray Kelly, his fellow Kildare man. Gavin Dunnigan is here on our near side, the stand side, for this first half. And also helping out are Brian Deering of Carlow, and of course Justin Heffernan. Justin, of course, was the All-Ireland senior inter-county referee this past August. So you can catch us on the Leinster Camogie YouTube or Facebook here in SETU in Carlow. Busy venue, but credit to SETU. We've been here the last 2 weekends, and the grounds, despite all the rain that would have fallen here, especially in the last week, is immaculate, I have to say, as we get ready and set to go here. Standing room only, not a seat in the house. Luckily, no bad weather overhead, and we should be grand for the next hour and a half here. So, Brian Carney of Kildare about to action underway, and it's already getting interesting there in the middle of the field, and the ball is in, game is on, and it's Dixborough that strike first with the opportunity to move that ball forward there with Evo Gorman. Strong breeze coming from our left hand side from the Carlow town end of the ground, heading towards the Kilkenny Road up to our right hand side, so Dixborough will be facing into that for this first half. Of course, Dixborough 2 years ago were victorious in Netwatch Cullen Park. And the first strike in anger coming in from Asha McCarty, dropping in, and it's in on top of Orla Handrick. Turns inside, links up well, but it's a good block there. Jenny Clifford's shot blocked away, but it's another chance for Handrick getting inside, and she's turned away, shortening the grip, firing the shot up and over the bar. Orla Handrick playing the captain's part. She gets the opening score of the game here, and that comes after 45 seconds here. Opening score. Orla, 2 bites of the cherry. We got it on the second time, and gets us up and running. Ball out to the middle. We expect this game to be tight and close. The Leinster Intermediate champions of 2 years ago, the same day in Carlow, were Nafina, and they were defeated today in the opening final as Orla Handrick fires another one over the bar. She links up with Lucinda Gann, and what a start it has been for her. Two scores in the first 80 seconds, announcing an early start here for Dixborough. But as I said, 2 years ago, Nafina and Dixborough were the champions. One went on to the All-Ireland final, the other went on to win it. But, well, Nafina unfortunately disposed of here today as Mary Lacey gets a chance, firing it in and over the bar. Aruna, I should say, putting that ball in and over the bar, and it's a good response. But one touch, turned and had a look at her over her shoulder, fired it over the bar. Of course, Una was phenomenal in an All-Ireland final a few years ago, of course, with several goals in the game. As ball eventually with Dixborough there in maroon, said white, and their navy shorts up against Owlert in their famed red and black. One-handed pull over there by Asha McCarty down along the wing. But it looks like it back there helping out Stacey Keogh. Ball is sent back in by Dixborough. It's a dangerous ball now. Got to be careful back there, and it's taken into hand by Lauren Sinnott. I thought she was fouled, I have to say, but referee allowing the play to continue now. Is a bit of a ruck on the edge of that square. Dixborough in there in numbers, but it looks like it is a combination of players that have got that out, but it's straight down on top of Dixborough's number 7, Ciara Phelan, alongside her sister, of course, in the half-back line. Looking to fight us in again. Looked like a pull there on the number 8, Stacey Keogh, and it's going to be a free out for Owlert and a chance to settle in. The lights on, as we said here. It's a cool day, probably the first day in the last number of weeks that we've probably seen the season arrive after all the mild weather and rain. Probably glad of a dry day, but it is cool, and it's good play here by Owlert. The roar is on, lifting the crowd, trying to get them moving here. It's going to be a shot coming in. Is it gone over the bar? It's a draw game. It is. And it's Keoghs that are having a significant part to play in this game. Stacey with that score there, making a draw game here after 4 minutes. Short puck out taken by Dixborough then in the hand of Ava O'Gorman. She's been quite a busy lady here in the opening stage, but that's a lovely take for Siobhan Sinnott. Siobhan, as said, played under 23 with Wexford this year in their B final, All-Ireland B final, that they succumbed to Dublin in. But the ball is on the ground again, and it's Ava O'Gorman looking to drive on. She has an advantage and she's still going, and she's getting away from Sinnott. Ava O'Gorman has started this game like a whirlwind. She's still going, Ava O'Gorman, getting to the top of that arc, looking to play that ball across. Clifford looking to get it moving around here for Jenny. Jenny settling on this, driving it in and driving it over the bar. Ava O'Gorman, hats off to her. Good bit of play there. 4.5 minutes gone. Dixborough 3, Owlert 2. This is coverage of the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final. The winners will play Athenry in 2 weeks' time. That's November 29th. I believe Kinnegad might be marked down for that. And it's Dixborough straight away turning that over. Orla Hendrick from distance firing that ball in the direction of Jenny Clifford. Rachel Dowling's in there as well. Jenny's getting away. 2 Owler players around. The referee said she overstepped the ball. Chance gone a biggin. And Rachel Dowling was just sitting waiting for that if the chance did come. With Owler with a chance to clear from the back. Colin Sunderland, manager of Owler to Balla, there on the line at the minute. Man on the other side, of course, in charge since 2019, Donald Carroll. Colin back in charge. Haven't been over them when they won their most recent All-Ireland title, Owlert. But back in this year, having spent a couple of years managing the Wexford team as Owlert Dixborough come forward, and a foul was being committed there as the shot was coming in from Asha McCarty. But referee, was he allowing the advantage? I thought the way the hand was up. Or is he calling it back out for free? He is calling it back out for free. Apologies, just trying to see what the story was. Brian Carney pointing the position that it needs to be taken from, and it looks like Aideen Brennan who's going to take this. Aideen, as he said, an All-Ireland winner of a Premier Junior Championship back in 2021. Got a huge score in the closing stage of that All-Ireland final that probably lifted the siege a little bit and got them over the line against Armagh. As Owler were trying to get on that ball, the referee said there was a foul committed. And last couple of minutes, just a bit stop-start. Look at the crowd gathering over on the far side. It said it's up along here as well. Not a seat to be had at the finally appointed venue here, of course, in SETU, right up beside the university in Carlow. A number of these players, of course, I'm sure know this venue, as Ball is flicked out there by Mary Lacey. Her sister Una got a great score at the start of the game, and it's down in her direction. She plucks it from the clouds, going on to her left, but she's well marshalled there by Tara Clifford. 3 Clifford sisters, 2 Lacey sisters on either team, and plenty, of course, of family connections as Dixborough don't give up on this. Ball is played out here, and it's good interchange of play. Eva O'Gorman setting off an opportunity again. She's key to all of this at the minute, as ball is now in the hand of Lucinda Gahan. Lucinda looking to step away from the attentions that she's getting from Oulart and drives it in and puts it over the bar. 4 points to 2 now. And as we expected, to be tight. So the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship final. Oulart, 3 All-Ireland titles, of course. Last one back in 2021. Of course, on the way to that All-Ireland title, they defeated Dixborough in a very close game. Of course, it was played in 2022, that final, if you remember. 1-13 to 3-5 it finished up. And Dixborough bounced back 2 years later to win an All-Ireland, went all the way. Here's Lucinda Gahan again, dropping this ball in. It's a dangerous ball. Clifford kept her eye, but so did, in fairness, Lauren Sinnott. Just got to be careful now, Sinnott, as Clifford doesn't give up on it. Sinnott's on the ground now and out of the goal. No one back in the line, as Clifford not giving up on this. Sinnott is back up and tries to get a shot off, but she hits the deck now. Needs to get back up, but it looks like have Oulart done enough? No, ball has been broken down, and it's coming on to that there, Stacey Keogh. So important to how that defensive unit gets together there for Oulart, but she's running out over the line on the far side, and you'd have to credit Jenny Clifford there, never giving up on that ball and proving the mistake. So free to be taken, 4 points to 2. Or silent cut, I should say, and it looks like Aoife Prendergast with this. Gets a good cutting up, but it's into the corner, but it's full back for Oulart. Ciara Story comes out with that. Ciara, of course, daughter of great Martin. 9.5 minutes gone. And the free from the back line, dropping it down on the half forward, and referee said that Shelley Keogh's hurley was being held, and it's going to be a free and a chance to have the gap. 4 points to 2. Dixborough in front. So Oulart having this shot off, and Acorn puts that ball over the bar. And of course, we know, has that in her locker. And is GPO, Wexford GA. Out comes Cara Duggan. 18 years of age, replacing Kirsty Marr, of course, in the goal. And she, a big imposing presence in there, I have to say. Cara, tall girl. How key might she be in this game? Trying to get in there and win that ball is Ashley McCarty. Look, a bit of a wild one there, but chance to get it forward. The Cliffords are in there linking up. Like the famed brothers down in Kerry, the famed sisters of Dixborough and Kilkenny, the Cliffords are doing needful there in order to win that ball back. And it's a sideline cut that's going to be taken by Eva O'Gorman. 4 points at 3, 11 minutes, and the clock's starting to be a bit more luminous now as it does darken down overhead. We have the lights on, the tricolour not maybe as vibrant as it was an hour ago, so maybe that wind is not as significant as Dixborough looked to block down that opportunity maybe for Shelley Keogh to get forward, but it's picked up by Ashley McCarty, who's grown into this game in a big way. Orla Hendrick got 2 points in the opening stages that set Dixborough on the way. Bit of a loose ball out, it's batted away with probably a little bit too much purpose by an Acorn there, and it's going to be a sideline ball for Dixborough, going to be taken again by Eva O'Gorman, as we said, has her Wexford connections. Sure, her cousins in Bunclody might be shouting for her today. Coming up on 12 minutes gone. Tight tussle as we expected so far. At this stage in the intermediate game, it was practically done and dusted, with Camross leading by 3-3 to no score. But I think this one is going to end up that little bit closer. Trying to get on that ball now is Stacey Keogh. Lucinda Gahan fouling the player there. Advantage being played. Brian Carney waiting to see where it's gone. It's going to the line and it was going to favour Dixborough, so he's called it back for a free. Bit stop-start here on occasion. First game was very open, loud flow. I think there was only one yellow card given in that game, and that was for a little bit of petulance. Brian Carney just being told to wait there. I think the extra layer for Jenny Clifford has come off. That's what the hold up might have been. Story knocking this ball long, right down on top of Una Lacey, looking to get her hand on it, and that she does. One of the greatest hands in Camogie. Nate Kern coming onto the ball, going to have a shot, swinging it, second time, ball is away, he's going to give a penalty. Hurley was in around the neck, it was high. I don't think there was any option. Dixborough are pleading, but I don't think Brian Carney had any option. The hurley was in around the head there. And Nate Kern run onto that ball, but Una Lacey, phenomenal catch. 4 points to 3, 13 and a half minutes gone, penalty. And could this have a big say in this game? And it's the lady who knows where the back of the onion sack is, Una Lacey, standing over this. All the players told to get out. The background official there for Dixborough told to leave the pitch. We're just waiting on the Dixborough player to come back out beyond the 20-metre line. Here's a chance then. Coming up on 14 minutes gone. 3 for Owlert, 4 for Dixborough. What's the story here? Lacey, shot! Ball straight at the goalkeeper. Down and saved and away. Not maybe Una Lacey's greatest shot, but fairness to Cara Duggan. First time in. You're in a first-time Leinster final with your club, and she makes the save. She had to stand big, and that she did. And the ball blocked away. Probably though did favour the goalkeeper, straight at her, and a chance gone a begging for Owlert. But that will go down as a save penalty after 14 and a half minutes by Cara Duggan. So down in that corner was a foul committed, and it is an A Kern. An A who is trying to get this ball in. Don't know if you're watching the other sport that's going on, but Tri-Paris just got another goal, 2-2 in Budapest. Ireland need to win, of course. And, he's definitely onside or querying that there, but no question about it. Lovely chip over the goalkeeper. 2-2 in that game. Ireland need to win, of course. 4 points to 3 here. 15 and a half minutes gone. Long ball played by Dixborough. Batted down there by Siobhan Sinnott, but onto it again. Henrik. Lucinda Gahan. There, two that are causing problems for Owlert at the minute. Gahan looking to get down on this ball, being pressured by Aideen Brennan. And it is Stacey Keogh that gets in and flicks that ball out to Aideen Brennan. Aideen Brennan getting the shot back again from Stacey with her green helmet down the left-hand side now as they try to attack the Kilkenny Road end here. Coming in on that one-handed. Looks like it's a broken hurl for one of the Owlert players there. Think it might be Shelley Keogh has a broken hurley. Bit of a scrum forming again. Brian Carney watching the action as it comes out. 4 points to 3. 60 minutes gone. The runner has gone in with the new hurley stick. Who's going to win this ball? It's taken away there well by Siobhan Sinnott, but she's surrounded at the minute. Got to step out as well. Does it well on her left. Back out into the middle, where nearly getting it first time was an A Kern. Now has it in her hand. Pops it back here in the direction of Aideen Brennan. Pops a lovely ball down along the wing now. Races on there, trying to get to it as centre back for Dixborough, Quiva Dowling. We just feel it's going up a notch now. Next score could be huge in the context of this. Jane Cass coming out with this ball. Has a shout there from Ciara Phelan. 1 and 2 sisters on the half-back line for Dixborough. Ball flighted long, looking for the other group of sisters, the Cliffords, but it's going to fall here instead for Rachel Dowling. Rachel looking to get clean possession, but that ball has come to a halt, which is still in there digging it out, but it looks like Oulart are the ones that are coming out. Eventually a foul called, referee allowing the play. Of course, the advantage, you can take your own free. Moving on, Lacey, an opportunity maybe now, loose pass, has to go out the second time, and the referee says Hurley in again. And Dixborough have been penalised the last 2 times. One is a penalty, one is a free. Got to be careful of that going forward, it would seem. Free to be taken by Anae Kern, 45 metres out. She's about 15 out from that right hand upright. She hits it that way, but I think she's pulled it. Chance to get level. So there's 2 chances gone a begging from an Oulart point of view. 1, they could have been in the lead. 2, they could at least have been level. And after 18 minutes, it remains Dixborough 4, Oulart 3. Scoreboard hasn't really been impacted in the last few minutes, so it's starting to feel its way into a game. It's becoming a bit sturgeon around the middle though. Oulart have the win behind them and probably do need to be ahead going in at half time. Ball breaks off Lacey, trying to get onto it there, and being urged on was Cora Redmond. Ball is still there. Redmond got a goal in the semi-final, of course, but the ball is being picked up rather easily by Tara Clifford. Ball out to the far wing, but it's Kyo looking to get on this ball, dropping it in, dropping it high to the off the upright, straight into the grateful hands of Clifford. Out it comes here to Ciara Phelan. As I said, it's gone up a little bit of a notch. You'd feel next score could be vital just for establishing dominance of where the next few minutes are going to go. Down towards Clifford here. Ball is knocked away from her. Looked like a bit of a foul, but it's Amy to Jenny. Jenny getting inside, pops the pass. Opportunity to step around the house here. Oulart of numbers. Shot. Ball has gone over the bar, has it? It has. It has from Rachel Dowling. Very, very tight angle. We saw that in the intermediate game, very tight angle, and Kirsten Keenan put the ball in the top corner. But that ball, Rachel Dowling put it between the posts. And that is Dixborough's first score in 11 minutes. And it moves them 5 points to 3. Since they got their last score, Oulart have had a penalty saved and also missed a scoreable enough free. Good rub by Anae Kern, looking to step around the attentions there of Aoife Prendergast. Dropping it in, Lacey's underneath it. Keeper is out, ball is broken loose. Still there for anybody. It's on the deck and it's surely a push in the back on the Oulart forward. And it is, and it's going to be a free in. Still both these teams feeling each other out. 6 minutes of normal time left in Budapest, 2 apiece. Ireland need the win, of course. Ball is available here now for the free for Anae Kern. Oulart will be kicking themselves with the win behind them, whatever it is out there. They have not scored a goal and a point. At least got 2 points out of 2 actions that they've had. But Anae stands over this now. A shot at the post. Is it up and over the bar? I think the umpire is going for the flag, and it is Anae Kern with her second free. And that's Oulart's first score in 10 minutes. So 5 points to 4 it is. Trying to get onto it there. Stacey Kyo. Shelley's there to help her out. But it's another Oulart player that's come in and dug it out there. Anae Kern trying to get it in her hands. Trying to help her out there was Brona Kenny. Ball is moving forward, but Dixborough have turned it back. Dixborough being driven out here now. Angela Carroll setting it up for Lucinda Gahan. Dropping the ball in. It goes through the legs there of the Oulart fullback, Ciara Story. But Mary O'Dowd was there to watch it. And it's delivered long again by Aideen Brennan. In on Lacey. Lacey getting inside. Has an opportunity. If she gets in her hand, it could be dangerous. Lacey still going. Trying to drive forward. Ball is on the ground. It looks like Dixborough have done enough and are able to get it out. Una's winning that ball in there. She's just probably getting swallowed up a little bit. And it's Ava O'Gorman might try and settle the Dixborough nerves. Ball down along the wing now. Looking for Henrik. Played forward though by Stacey Kyo. Stacey Kyo linking up with Cora Redmond. Back out it goes here to Anae Kern. Is it over the bar? It is! Draw game! Anae Kern, 2 scores in 60 seconds. Level things up here and I suppose makes up for that free that she missed and also the penalty that was saved. Royal game on here, but you would feel with that breeze Oulart need a lead at half time. Aideen Brennan trying to get in there, and Stacey Keogh trying to get in there as well. Lucinda Gahan, ball is on the ground. They're playing a bit of soccer with it, as we can see in Budapest. 2-2 with minutes remaining there. Ireland, of course, need the win. Ball is on the ground, and it's Aideen Brennan picks it up, looking to get it on here now to Shelley Keogh. Shelley, of course, wife of Colin Sunderland, the manager. Ball is on the deck. Aideen Brennan flicking it back. Shelley Keogh giving it here now. And Kern going for distance, but she lined it up too much and telegraphed it a little bit. Ball trying to be played forward. Leinster title, of course, has been mainly divvied out between Wexford, Kilkenny and Dublin teams. As trying to come forward, advantage being played. Rachel Dowling has an advantage now. It's with Henrik, the captain. Plays a low ball towards Jenny Clifford. Jenny looking to step inside, but two Oulart players there. Amy's trying to get onto this. Muriel Down is there. Amy Clifford trying to get there. Hits the deck. No foul, says the ref. Out comes the goalkeeper. Clifford is still on the ground. And play continues. Goes over the head of Niamh Phelan over that far side. But she's been pickpocketed at that ball by the Oulart number 12, Ciara Kinahan, the Kilkenny woman playing for Oulart. Knocking the ball long. Lacey trying to get it. Two players around her. They've kind of got the message now that they need to double team her when there's high balls coming in. And Dixbury look like they've dealt with it. Ava Gorman, the on runner. Clifford is still down, receiving attention. Ball is being played in by Jane Cass. Touched on there by Jenny Clifford. Her sister Amy is now up. She's on the edge of the square. Miraculous middles have worked. Ball is in, and ball is over the bar though from Jenny Clifford. 6 points to 5, all end-to-end action here at the minute. Jenny Clifford with her second point, 24 minutes gone. Dixborough go back in front. Match official Brian Carney, Ray Kelly and Gavin Dunnigan on either line. Brian Deering and Justin Heffernan here helping out as well. Huge crowd here for Leinster final. As you'd imagine, from two clubs that have All Irelands behind their name. Ball trying to get forward now. Looked like it nearly was brought on there by Brona Kenny, but it looks like Dixborough maybe have done enough. It's slalom one way and then the other. And Kern one-handed. What a play. Gets it inside. Brona Kenny gives it off. Shot coming in for centre back. Aideen Brennan. It's over the bar. Draw game again. We had a lull for 10 minutes and now all of a sudden we've kicked it off on the scoreboard again. Aideen Brennan, we saw her do it in Crow Park. She can do it here too. 25th minute of the game. It is 6 points apiece. It's the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final. The caveat at the end, a lovely trophy down here in front of us and also representing Leinster in the All-Ireland Series. That game will be against Athenry in 2 weeks' time. Oulart with Shelley Keogh trying to release corner forward Molly Martin there, but the ball has won for Dixbury, I think. It has, and it's been turned back to their full-back Tara Clifford, delivering it long down the wing on the far side, looking for a bit of run. Ashley McCarty maybe trying to get in there as well. Aoife Prendergast. Haven't seen a whole lot of Aoife now in the last few minutes, but ball delivered long. Lacey is in there, but it's going to favour Tara Clifford, and she's able to clear to the far wing. Dixborough looked like they had it under control, but in straight away to take it away. Stacey Keogh, we've seen her do many a time before. Back it goes. Sister Shelley lining this ball up, dropping this ball in. Lacey trying to get a touch on it, but looks like Dixborough have the number on that one now. And I think Oulart are going to have to go another route. Out from the back they come. Intelligent ball played across here to Ciara Phelan. Ciara looking to drive on. Going to be met now by a challenge that's coming up from Oulart. Driving the ball in, it's a dangerous enough one. Clifford is in there, ball's at the ground. Could go anywhere. 6 points apiece. 3 minutes to half time. Ball is on the ground. Brian Carney keeping a keen interest on this to see what will come on. He's decided that's enough. Going to throw the ball in. 5 minutes of additional time in Budapest. Still 2 apiece. I think Ireland have a corner. Good save by the goalkeeper, the Hungarian goalkeeper, keeping an Ireland half chance out. 27 minutes gone here in the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final. Dixborough looking to charge forward. It's a good play by Asha McCarty. She's blocked down. Second time of asking, is this ball put up and over the bar by Amy Clifford? She has. Amy joins her sister Jenny on the scoreboard, and now 5 of the 6 starting forwards for Dixborough all on the board. Lucinda Gahan, Rachel Dowling, Jenny Clifford with 2, Orla Hendrick with 2, and Amy Clifford with that point there, making it 7-6. Ball breaks. Kyo is onto it. Stacey and Shelley. Stacey though driving this one over the football arc, into the old arc, on the 20-metre line, popping the ball in, but it's into the grateful hands of Cara Duggan, and that's been the problem for Oulart. Couple of balls wide, a penalty saved, a couple of balls short. Those chances you got to be taking. But they have won it back. And A. Curran driving on. And A. Curran with the shot. And A. Curran with the point. 4 points were named, the last 2 from play. As I said, 10 minutes of inaction on the scoreboard, and all of a sudden, scoreboard operator has been kept busy. 7 points apiece. Still hard to separate these two. Long ball over on the far side, trying to find Asha McCarty, but looks like Mary Lacey has it over there. Has a bit of help if she wants it. Knocks it down along the wing. Looking to get it to Ciara Kinahan, the Ballyhale woman. Ball is on the deck. Looks like a bit of foul play going on over there in action, and I'd say Brian Carney just going to throw it in. 1 minute of additional time, I think. Ray Kelly, the man over on the far side, alongside his fellow county man, Brian Carney. Gavin Dunnigan, the Dublin on this side, as the ball is with Dixborough, and it's a good charge and run here now. What they would give for a lead here at half time. Looking to play the ball on. Not a great ball after that strong run by their centre back, Quiva Dowling. Had either of the Cliffords, as Mary Lacey dropping it down on top of Una, but the ball breaks, and as I said, Tara Clifford starting to win that battle now with herself and Mary Lacey. Ball is returned down the far side, but Jenny Clifford had gone right, the ball went left, and it's going to be cleared by Ciara Story. Down here now, the challenge, Cora Redmond got a goal in the semi-final, and she robs the opportunity there off Jane Cass. Looking to step inside, gets a run, coming on, Brona Kenny, having a shot at the post, it's over the bar!
Added time, at least 1 minute.
At least 1 minute of additional time to be played, and it's Oulart in front for the first time, 8 points to 7. Had a chance to go in front with a penalty chance, but it was saved by the goalkeeper, Cara Duggan. But that's a fine individual effort there from Brona Kenny. Good bit of play though, you'd have to say as well, by Cora Redmond. They kept the ball moving. Now, we were talking about Dixborough, how important it might be to be in front at half time. Here's a chance, maybe for Oulart. Ball is running towards the end line. Is it going to be kept in play? It is, by Molly Martin. Looking to step inside, plays the ball across, trying to commit to it. Players seem to stand still, I don't know why, and eventually it's going to be cleared here. Maybe if Molly Martin had cut in along the line, she might have had a one-on-one opportunity, but she elected to play it back across. 8 points to 7. Ball breaking here again. We have 30 seconds of time remaining. Trying to get it. Good bit of football feet there by Cora Redmond. Gets it to Shelley Coe, and it's up and over the bar. Ball is about to be took out. Ireland just got a goal. Try Parrott. The last kick of the game. Action everywhere. Cheers of the crowd. 3-2. Ball is inside. We keep an eye on that. Try Parrott's doing it, Budapest. Mary Lacey! Mary Lacey! What a goal by Mary Lacey. What a goal by Troy Parrott. Wide on by the action. What a finish by Oulart. What a finish in Budapest. The old Niall Quinn to Robbie Keane knockdown, and Troy Parrott gets it. And heartbreak. Liam Scales with the assist. And Troy Parrott with the goal. Ireland winning 3-2 and it should be over. But Mary Lacey was doing the needful here in Carlow. She may have lost, I'd say, about the last 4 balls that went in. Tara Clifford was getting on top. But come at the hour, come at the woman. Mary Lacey, how much of a big player she's been over the years for getting goals for Oulart de Balla. And she's done it here again today. Ball to the back of the net. 1-9 to 7 points. They're still playing in Budapest as Queeveen Keller takes the ball. 1-9 to 7 here. Oulart are in front. A big last few minutes from them. Half time here. Oulart de Balla 1-9. Dixborough 7 points. And you're welcome back here to coverage of the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship final as Aulart de Bala, the ones who are in charge of this Leinster final, come out onto the field of play. And here come Dixborough, who have now to face in to a 5-point deficit. That goal, as the whole place was celebrating here, Troy Parrott's goal in Budapest that sends Ireland into a World Cup playoff. Mary Lacey wasn't worrying about that. Ball was delivered into her paw. She got over the 20-metre line, over the 13. Challenges were coming, the keeper advanced, and she batted the ball to the back of the net to build on the performance that they had in those closing stages. It's hard to believe we went 10 minutes with no score, and then the scores just started to come rapidly. And I think I keep saying Mary Lacey, Una Lacey, of course, with the goal. Ball is in, game is on for the second half.
Number 26, Katie Byrne, replaces number 2, Jane Cass.
Late goal it was in Budapest, and a late goal here in Carlow as well. But Una Lacey with that fine goal to give them that 1-9-7 lead. Ball over on the far side now, going to be picked up by Rachel Dowling. Dowling gives it back to Lucinda Gann, but she's pulled it across. Has she enough? Yes, she has. The ball goes over the bar. I think most of the crowd thought it was gone wide, but she's got the score. Got a score after 8 minutes, and she's got a score here now at the start of the second half. And as I said, Aulart went to the front in the first stage with an 8 Currans point, made it 8 points to 7, and then Brona, Kenny, Shelley Kyo, and then that goal from Una Lacey, making it 1-9-7 at half time. And Lucinda Gahan has come out and now got a point for Dixborough. So Dixborough, with that breeze behind them, needing to eat into things here, this AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship final. Standing over this free will be Aoife Prendergast. Of course, a big player for Dixborough, especially when they're on that run to the All-Ireland win. Playing middle of the field and in a right battle at the minute with an A. Curran and Stacey Kyo. Aoife doesn't catch this particularly well, dropping. It's one-handed by Lucinda Gann. It breaks off a couple of players. Might still work out for a Dixborough point of view with her number 12, Rachel Dowling. Rachel looking to turn back on her right-hand side, fire it in, and over the bar. 2 quick fire scores then. Oh, Dixborough have come out with a bit between the teeth. 1-score game, 9 points. The goal from Una Lacey, the difference. As long ball from their goalkeeper is knocked forward there. Lauren Sinnott. Ball breaks in the middle. The Kyo sisters and twins trying to break it out there together. Jane Cass has been replaced on the Dixborough team at half time. She was playing cornerback. They've obviously alerted that position was causing them a few problems. A long ball driven in, it's over the top of everybody, and it's a dangerous enough ball now, facing back towards your own end line and goal. Ball looking to be played out. Looks like Aulart still have it. Got to be very close in getting it out here. It's their number 2, Marie O'Dowd, their joint captain, trying to get on it. And eventually referee says there was a foul committed, and that needed to happen there because there was a bit of pressure for Sarah Walsh and Ciara Story. So Mary O'Dowd getting in and winning that free, and Story about to take this. 9 points. Down it goes in the direction of Stacey Kyo. Ball is inside. Lovely take here. Looking to turn around the house is Una Lacey with the strike. It's gone out to the left and wide though. Was a decent enough ball in, but it's a goal and a point for Una. Did miss a penalty, but it was probably saved. You count that, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. Probably wasn't her best strike, but she made up for that with that goal just before the half-time whistle, as everyone was celebrating here in the news from Budapest. Mary set up Una, and Una did the needful. Ball breaks around the middle. Looked like a foul there on Stacey Kyo. Ball wins the race to the line, does it? No, kept in play, but maybe it would have been better off if Shelley had let it out. Lots of physical encounters going on. That ball is knocked long and it's gone out to the right and wide. 199 points. 35th minute of this game. And as he said, starting to darken now overhead. Lights are firmly on since the start of this game. And it's Dixborough that have the advantage here with their number 7, Ciara Phelan. Her sister Niamh, of course, playing on the other wing. Four Kilkenny titles, a Leinster and All-Ireland title in 2023, having been Leinster runners-up in 21. They lost that final to their opponents today, Oulart Bala, by just 2 points. At the minute, it's Oulart that are in front here. Speaking to Colin Sunderland during the week, he was telling me that they didn't expect this to make it to even win their county, but to get out then and be in Leinster. Dangerous ball, it had to be batted away. Ball's on the edge of that all-weather surface that's down there, and it's out for a 45. One concern that maybe Dixborough might have, Aoife hasn't cut those last 2 long balls well. And, hold up here. And I think the goalkeeper looked like, I think just fell on that artificial surface that's up there. I always think at this time of year that surface is not great for goalkeepers, and especially it can hop in a different direction to what the grass might do. But Lawrence Sinnott went out with that ball and hit the deck, I'd say, maybe. But a knock to the knee, and the referee has decided it's not going to be that 45, it's going to be a free out. And it's out on top of Lucinda Gahan, trying to get in there and win that ball as well. Aideen Brennan. It's going to be hard to make out those numbers now on the far side, so do bear with me as the darkness comes in around. Even though both are clear, especially the black and the red now is mashing into one another. You can see the number there of number 26, of course, Katie Byrne. Part of the Kilkenny Under 23 panel this year. She's on the field in place of Jane Cass. Jane was replaced at half time. But foul committed, and it's going to be a free. I'd imagine Nate Curran is going to stand over this 19-9. As he said, the scoreboard illuminating now a lot more as the atmosphere around it starts to darken. It is the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final, and Nate Curran stands over this to extend her club's lead again, but she's pulled that to the right and wide, and that's a let off in a way. Keeps Dixborough in touch here. Inea's having a fine game though, 4 points she's got. And the 1-1 from, of course, their full forward, Una Lacey. Of course, Una's husband Barry was captain of the Oulart Hurlers when they won a Leinster title in 2015. Barry, of course, is a brother of the Keogh twins that are on the field here today as this ball is brought forward now. Dropping in by Aideen Brennan. And Marie O'Dowd has got to be alert there. Out she gets in front of Orla Hendrick. Orla had a cracking opening 2 minutes and she got 2 scores on the bounce. That set Dixborough into the lead. But Oulart came back and went in the lead himself, and now it's Dixborough trying to chase that. Here's an interchange. Ava Gorman trying to get forward. Challenge there. Looked like a heavy challenge by Sarah Walsh, and the referee has called it as a free. But in fact, he's coming back for an earlier foul, so that wasn't the one. Looked like a physical challenge, but maybe not one that would call a free. Ray Kelly, the match official, on the line this side. Gavin Donegan on the far side for this second half. And Ray just making sure that Aoife Prendergast lines this up. What a day of sport. This is still very much in the melting pot here. Aoife Prendergast catches with this. And is it her best? No, it's not, unfortunately. Out to the right and wide. And as I mentioned previously, maybe a little bit of concern for Dixborough. Aoife's striking hasn't been of her quality, as That ball taken well there by Ciara Phelan. Down it goes in the direction of corner forward. But it's well won there by Angela Carroll. But it's robbed by Ine Kern. Chance to flick it on. But the run wasn't, unfortunately continued there by Molly Martin. And it's a chance for Oulart to get possession. Again, possibly with Stacey Keogh in there. Trying to help her out is Ciara Kinahan. Ball is on the deck and Niamh Phelan's in there, but the ball breaks for Ine Kern, who's stayed outside the scrum. Looking to play this ball across now. Looking for Lacey again. Ball runs all the way through. Keeper lets it fall. Lacey's in there to try and challenge. And then, without her hurley stick, kicks that ball away. Chance maybe for Oulart. Chance to turn, have his ball inside. Might still work out. Lacey is down inside. Referee says there was a foul committed. And concern, I would imagine, for Una Lacey. Just as she challenged the goalkeeper, hit the deck. And Una, as we know, fair operator. As we said, we saw the goal. But a lady that's had her knee problems over the years. We have seen her battle and belie, I would say, biology in some ways regarding how much she puts her body through. But Una Lacey, as you said, has the goal that is ultimately the difference here. And if that's how it stands at the end of the game, I'm sure whatever hurt she'll have to feel over the next couple of days will be all worth it if they're in an All-Ireland semi-final and have an All-Ireland or a Leinster Cup with them. 199 points then, 41 minutes of the game, and still attention being given as some of the players try to stay warm. It is, as you said, cool enough day, about 8 degrees, probably less now than that since the sun has set. And we're here at the fine facilities of SETU in Carlow, right beside the Technological University. Of course, out the road about a mile is their sporting centre, but here right beside the university there's a number of various sports pitches, and one of them is the fine established GA pitch, and has been our venue and home for the last 2 weekends. So an opportunity for Ine Kern. She's pulled it tight, but the ball has gone over the bar. It was close, but after missing one a few minutes ago, for Ine Kern, vital she put that ball over the bar. Opens up a 4-point lead. And of course for Oulart, their first score of the second half. Ball up along the far side now as Dixborough have to come hunting again. Made it a one-score game, but now have only got 2 points. Started off so well, and now just got away from them on the scoreboard a little bit as Oulart make it hard for them. Looking to come forward with it now. Stacey Keogh knocking out, come off a Dixborough player, Ava O'Gorman. Got a little nick off that ball. Stacey Keogh just telling Ine Kern, slow it down, buy all a bit of time here. A little bit of experience could be vital. With plenty of experience on the Dixborough team at 110-9. Sideline cut by Ine Kern down into the corner. Looks like a foul committed there by Brian Carney. Happy to let the play continue, but Molly Martin might eventually get in there and win it. Comes off her top of her helmet, and looks like Dixborough have been able to do enough to get out here with Angela Carroll. Angela, of course, of the famed Carroll family. Grandad Ted, Player of the Year back in 1969. But she dragged that over the sideline, and it's a sideline cut for Oulart Bala. Oulart quite happy now. Tick along the clock. Crowd getting a bit anxious. Of course, we still have a good bit of time remaining. Lots of things can happen. We saw how quickly Oulart turned it around just before the half-time whistle. There's a lovely sideline cut from Ine Kern now. Asking maybe a little bit here of Cora Redmond to go and win that ball. Cora trying to get a ball back out towards Brona Kenny. Una Lacey there as well, but it looks like it's Dixborough that have come out with it. It's good, strong play there by Ciara Phelan. Ciara getting the ball off now. Over here, this side of the field to Asha McCarty. Asha looking to step inside her immediate marker. That's Mary Lacey. Asha, the only one of the forwards that hasn't scored, and now she has. Asha McCarty ensures that all 6 starting forwards for Dixborough have now scored. And that's a fair stat in itself. But they're going to need that little bit more. Back to a 1-score game. And it looks like Mary Lacey and everything she was trying to do there to stop Aisha McCarty getting that has injured herself. Mary and Una putting the bodies through the ringer today. And I think there's a bit of concern here. It looks like she's gone. Looking by the hand signal that went there from the physio. And I'd say looks like the ankle or lower leg anyway, definitely. And they're going to have to make a substitution. Referee. Don't know whether he's going to allow that substitution to happen. No. Puck out comes and Dixborough having a man advantage at the minute now. And this could be vital. So, ball is played inside. Who's the loose player? Referee said it was a throw ball. Aisha McCarty, she was gone there. And Jenny Clifford was inside the arc on her own.
Mary Lacey has been replaced by number 17, Clodagh Byrne.
So, Clodagh Byrne. Coming in with a quarter of an hour remaining here. She replacing Mary Lacey. Clodagh, one of the under-16s that won a county title this year with Oulart. 110 to 10 points. Lovely ball taken by Una Lacey. Mary's gone off. Una's still trucking. Looking to go left, looking to go right. Still on her left. But it's a good bit of play there by Tara Clifford. And that's been a right battle between those two. Mary Lacey in a bit of pain there, struggling to just carry the gear at the minute as we focus on the play here. Ball looked to be in possession there of Ciara Kinahan, but it's been taken on here now by Dixborough. Next you'd feel, next 5 minutes could be vital. Lucinda Gann, 2 points in the name, flicks it over the top of the head. Aisha McCarty looking to get away from Kinahan, dropping it in and dropping it over the bar. Aisha McCarty having such a big game. The only thing she hadn't in her game was scores, and now she's got 2 in the space of 3 minutes. And it's now less than a 1 score, 110 to 11. You'd imagine psychologically next score could be massive. Ball won by Aoife Prendergast. Might be working out for her on the scoreboard, but she is battling hard, giving it to Gahan. Ball is knocked in. Looked like Clifford was being fouled, but the referee allowed the play to continue. Story, 3 Dixborough players around her, plays the ball. Aideen Brennan was lucky to get it. Ball is being hooked. Dixborough smelling blood here now. Ball is with an opportunity here. Over to McCarty again. Could she be about to get 3 in a row? Settling on the ball, driving it in, driving it high, but driving it out to the right and wide. Aisha McCarty had potential maybe to go on with that. Short puck out taken by Oulart now. Taking on a little bit of pressure here. Ciara Story gets it out. Miriam O'Dowd, joint captain of this famed Wexford club, dropping the ball in now. In on top of a number of players there. Opportunity to turn and strike from Molly Martin, I think it was, and it's gone out to the right and wide. Molly has a broken hurl. She's not overly maybe happy with her chance there, but it was a chance for Oulart. And with 12 minutes remaining, still very much in the fire here. Oulart though have only got 1 point in this second half. On to this, Ava Gorman driving it up and over the bar. Dixborough fans urging their team on. They were in front and in control of the game at 8-7, and then it got away from them in the closing stages. But now all of a sudden getting to grips. The breeze has picked up a little bit, and that's affecting Oulart, you would say, as Dixborough have it behind their back. Every player in the Dixborough team from 9 to 15 has scored, and some of them have scored multiple. But it's still in the pot. We know that Oulart can see games out like this as well. 11 minutes of normal time remaining. Sideline cut. It's the AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final. Marie O'Dowd not giving up, gets a bit of a knock for herself, gets an advantage, gives it inside. Stacey Keogh looking to play it forward, playing it forward towards Aoife Prendergast, but advantage was being played and a chance for Oulart to relieve the pressure. But you would feel Oulart need a score just to keep the scoreboard ticking. Dixborough at the minute, all in their advantage. Ciara Story needs to find someone in red and black. Dropping a long ball in on top of Lacey. Gets a touchdown on it. Aoife Prendergast gets a knock on that, but it's Oulart that have it with the other number 8. Laying the ball off, going to be a strike in, and it's gone over the bar. Huge score in the context of the game. Stacey Keogh getting a winning a dirty ball, offloading the ball to her sister Shelley. Ball is in and over the bar. 2, of course, telepathy. Well, you could write a book on it, I'm sure. Huge score. Has the pendulum swung back again? Ball played forward. Looks like Dixborough are going to win it here. 1-11-12. Oulart in front. Doubled on it there by Shelley Keogh. Dropping it in. Lacey getting on this ball again. In a battle with Clifford. Getting inside. Flicking the ball over. Molly Martin. There's a player inside all on their own. Ball hits the deck. Free in, says the referee. And I'm telling you, if you put the ball in Una Lacey's hands, she will cause problems. And it's been a right battle between herself and Tara Clifford. Dixborough getting ready to bring in Rose Kelly. 1-11-12. This should be back out to a 1-score game again. And A. Kern standing over this free. 20 metres out. Good enough angle. And it's over the bar.
Mary Clifford, number 15, has been replaced by Rose Kelly, number 16.
So Amy Clifford got a point before half time. But hasn't, you would feel, been as effective in this second half, despite Dixborough starting to come back into this encounter. 52nd minute, she's called ashore and Rose Kelly is on for her. And there, all of a sudden, just when it looked like maybe Dixborough smelt the blood and they were the ones that were going to hit the front or even get level, Oulart have been able to snaffle 2 scores very, very quickly. Shelley Keogh and an A. Kern. It's going one way and then the other. Clifford with the shot. Jenny, that is, up and over the bar again. Dare we speak of extra time? 1-12-13. Still Oulart in control of it. Lauren Sinnott knocking it out here. But it's won by Asha McCarty. He's had a huge game for Dixborough. Dropping this ball in. Dropping it over the bar. Asha McCarty, what a big 10 minutes she's had. Leading the line here, bringing this Dixborough team back to within a point. But the last time, a few minutes ago, they got this close, they conceded 2. Now, what's the reaction? Trying to get the ball forward here to Cora Redmond. Won by Dixborough. Driving the ball out. Here's McCarty. Always seems to be the out ball. She's the one they're finding hard to keep an eye on. Over here it goes. Being challenged by Shelley Keogh. Challenged by Stacey Keogh. Knocked out. And it's going to be a Dixborough ball. The Keogh twins teaming up on Asha McCarty. And it's a sideline cut here now for Aoife Prendergast. A 1-point game. 54th minute. There will be extra time, of course. Sideline cut to come. Ball played in by Prendergast. Touched by Brennan. Ball is on the deck. Ciara Story trying to pick up her player. As that ball came across, she gets a touch on it. But the ball has come out the back. Ava O'Gorman has a shot further out. It's going to be a long range effort here. Ball is dropping in, but it's well read back there. Stacey Keogh back somehow, reading the danger, getting back and being able to clear it, and Ciara Story with the chance to deliver it long. 55th minute of the game. Don't see anyone making changes in these closing stages. 1 point game. It was a 2 point game when they played each other in the Leinster final in 21. Oulart went on to win the All-Ireland, of course. Dixborough followed up 2 years later, and here we are 2 years further on, and they're still going at it. Over on that far side, crowd urging on, huge crowd in. 55th minute, 1-12-14. Oulart still holding that front. Went in front about 10 minutes before the end of the first half, and then built on that with a goal from Una Lacey that put them in a commanding 1-9 to 7 point lead at half time. Dixborough have taken the game to them, but keeping the scoreboard ticking in their favour has favoured Oulart. But Dixborough have won it back. If you feel to get a level and score, will they win it? Ball is going to have a shot off from distance. It looks like it's going to tail out, and it is gone out to the right and wide. Chance gone a begging. Orla Hendrick was trying to get on the end of that, but it wasn't a great play in there. Chance still. Going to be cleared. Blocked down. Now it looks like Clifford trying to get her hand on it. That's Jenny. Outside her is Asha McCarty. Big game she's had. Been challenged here by Aileen Brennan. Free in. And a chance for the leveller with 4 minutes remaining in what's been an enthralling AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship final. If you've been watching, you haven't gone away from it, I'd imagine. Apart from maybe when we were cheering from Budapest. Free going to be taken. It's up. The hand is up. It's over the bar. Rachel Dowling. She's taken over the free taking duties, it would seem. And we have a draw game. 15 points Dixborough. 1-12 Oulart to Bala. 57 minutes. Ball knocked down. Shelley Keogh knocking it down to Ciara Kinahan. Probably should have played it short. Went for a long ball and it's cut out at the back by Dixborough. Played forward there. From their centre back, Quiva Dowling to Ava Gorman. Ball played into the corner now. Rose Kelly. Turning back. Shot! It's over the bar. There was a bit of venom behind that shot from Rose Kelly. It's up and over, and now Dixborough back in front. Haven't been in front since that Brona Kenny point. But they maybe have just timed it right. But Oulart, as we know, will never go away. And as long as you have Una Lacey on the edge of the square. Cora Redmond got a goal, of course, in the semi-final win over St. Vincent's. And A. Curran has been big for them, and she's taken this free. I'm sure she's thinking about putting it over the bar, but it's a breeze and a strong one and a cold one into her face. 65 metres out. Whoever needs to be underneath this in case it doesn't get the trajectory, but it's on its way. It's high and handsome, and an A. Curran adds a big score. The added time will be vital. 58-minute draw game. We will have additional time, and we will have extra time. 16-1-13. Ball breaks, batted down though, batted to the wrong player. Ball played inside. Rose Kelly continuing to run. Murray O'Dowd over. Kelly gets in a challenge. Murray has support. Steps out well. Thought she might have overstepped it. Challenge coming in there. Dixborough all over it. Ava Gorman trying to get in there, but it looks like ball is going to be played out by Stacey Keogh looking for Shelley. And eventually ball is out over the line. It's going to be a sideline cut for Oulart to Bala. Look at the crowds that are on the fence here. Every seat gone in the stand. And there's a significant crowd over on the far side as well. And even outside the ground, they're standing on the wall. Such is the enthralling nature of this encounter. The AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final. It promised to be a humdinger, and it is. Dixborough have overturned a 5-point deficit at half-time to go in front and now be level again. And here is Aoife Prendergast. 3 minutes is it of additional time. Just waiting on Brian Deering and Justin Heffernan to get the word. Ball is cut inside. Falls over Rose Kelly's grasp. Who's going to win it? Miri O'Dowd trying to get in there. Ball is played on, but it's been taken away. And Dixborough coming forward with it, dropping it in and dropping it over the bar. Ciara Phelan. 3 minutes of additional time. Last week, a little bit of a controversial end. We thought it was 4 minutes. The referee had gesticulated 3, and it was a factor maybe as Nafina tried to win the Junior B. And Acorn trying to get on this ball is adjudged to have overplayed the ball. Looking for a new hurley is Stacey Kehoe. It's 17 points to 113, and we're in that additional time. Clock stops here at 30 in the ground, so everyone will be anxious. 20 seconds of that added time underway already. Dixborough are in front. Owlert are going to have to come up the mountain again. Free taken by Quiva Dowling from her own 45. Ciara Phelan with a huge score. Owlert looking to come out with this ball. Looked like there was a pull of the jersey. And the referee says, what? Throw a ball, I think. Bit of messing going on there. Brian Carney anxious to get going again. We'll be keeping an anxious eye on the clock. 2 minutes remaining of that chance. Coming out and winning that ball and doing very well. Katie Byrne. Ball falls, but it's picked up by Aoife Prendergast. Dropping the ball in. Asha McCarty coming onto this ball to finish it up maybe. Challenge though. McCarty has it again, dropping it in and out to the off the upright. Ball is still there. Henrik got the first 2 scores of the game. Back out to McCarty. Dropping it in and dropping it to the left and wide. One minute and 10 seconds remaining. Ball out to the wing here. Cora Redmond trying to win it. And Acorn wins it. Ball trying to be played forward by Shelley Keogh. But it's Dixborough to win it. Referee says there was a foul committed. Colin Sunderland getting anxious down here because this could be the last chance. This is playing the ball at the other end of the field where Owlert need it down their end. 40 seconds remaining of that added time. This ball needs to go dead from a Dixborough point of view. After the heartbreak in 2021, they bounced back in 23, won the Leinster, went on to win the All-Ireland, are they moments away from winning another Leinster. Good catch there by Rachel Dowling, dropping it in. Ball is still in play. It's going to go out to a 45, says the umpire. The goalkeeper is saying that she let it go because she was convinced it was wide, but it's another chance for Dixborough, and it's now over the additional time. Cracking encounter here in this AIB Leinster Club Senior Camogie Championship Final in SETU here in Carlow. But it is Dixborough, the All-Ireland champions of 2023, up against the All-Ireland champions of 2021 for the Leinster title. Dixborough lead by a point, 17 to 113. This is the chance to maybe put it to bed. It's up and wide. Will Brian Carney give Owlert one last chance? No, he's not. It's done. It's done. Dixborough are victorious. 17 points to 113. Credit Dixborough for that fight in the second half. We're down by 5 at half time, but outscored Owlert by 10 points to 4 in that second half. And the joy on the Dixborough side, the heartbreak on Owler's side. But Dixborough just turned the screw at the right time in the closing stages, and they are victorious here. Dixborough will march on to play Athenry in the All-Ireland semi-final in 2 weeks' time, but for the moment they'll be celebrating their second Leinster title, and who would bet against them maybe going all the way again. So full time here, with thanks to John Nolan of Precision Media for bringing you the coverage. We'll have the presentation and interviews to follow later this evening. But well done to Dixborough. A titanic struggle. Credit to Owlert. For many, they probably weren't expected to be here, but when they're here, they obviously want to win it. But they lose out here by a point. Dixborough, 17 points. Owlert to Bala, 113.